So we're in another part of the cruise cabins, and these appeared on the starboard side to be original cruise cabins because of this lovely venting. And on the port side, it becomes a little plainer, and I don't know if this was added when the labor laws changed and there had to be places for people to sleep and for people to relax. But it does seem like this series of rooms was added after the original ones from 1902.
You see the portholes sealed over.
Sealed up. And there is a communal toilet shower room at the aft of this section. And there appears to be like 3 showers and 3 stalls, 3 sinks. And there's another one in the aft section of crew cabins that we looked at earlier.
Right.
So there were the 2 shower facilities. It's still a mystery to me where the captain would have had his room.
And once again, if any of you out there know where the captain himself used to sleep, let us know. Was he in this area, the front part of the ship? Let us know.
I think he would have been on the main deck.
Probably the main deck, yeah. Don't paint that detail, because that has to remain oiled right there, basically, I guess. And here's where one of those elegant vents used to be. The same sort of vent that we...
Or not, because this wall isn't as elegant either.
That's true.
You know, this is just kind of plain. It's almost as if this side of the cabins were rebuilt for some reason or added for some reason.
And you're talking about somebody's darkroom from before, and so let's see that.
We had a guy visit the boat in Toledo just after we were coming out of dry dock, and he mentioned that he had the forward cabin, or the most rear cabin actually, on the starboard side against the engine room, and he said that he'd been on the boat for 1 season, and then he built a darkroom in his cabin. And I had noticed that this covering on the vent, and having a darkroom in here would explain why there was a covering on the vent. He didn't want any light getting into this room. And also, I said, well, how is it that you could have a single cabin if you were only on the boat for 1 season? And he said nobody else wanted this cabin because it's abutting the engine room. It got to be, you know, tremendously hot. And you're on the boat from May till October, and July and August in there might have been miserable.
So 120 degrees,
yeah, so
as much as that in there.
Yeah, and so he did his film developing there and printing, and maybe that's why there are those extra shelves. I don't know.
And the stairway too is original, right?
Yep.
It's been, you know, you can tell it's been kind of painted over many times.
Up the stairs, but
certainly.
Still, but you see, this is a design that we've seen elsewhere on the boat. This top of those posts, including on the beds. They match the beds.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Another set of cabins. Right here.
Need a box spring?
Mm-hmm. Drainage.
This is
venting.
Big cabin.
Yeah, you've got at least 4 people in here, including a kind of top or...
It'd be interesting to know how many staff it took to, how many crew it took to run the ship, boat. In the early days, and then later after Dr. C was a good place to cool it.
You might be able to see this okay.
Interesting to see all the different kinds of bed.
Yeah, exactly.
All the
There's
different
somewhere like
constructions.
added, it's almost like they,
Yeah. All different constructions. Like how they made the beds. Here's one that,
sort of matching.
yeah.
That was like one of the pretty old one.
Makes you wonder. So like there's another wireframe